Hey guys, what it is a Yo Girl Cadillac. I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Drama Life Prison Wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping to see justice before all face to black. Yeah, hiss ya girl Cadillac. Did y'all see my eye pop out, girl? Anyways, just getting home from work. Yes, work to live, live to work, but that's okay. I had a decent little week this week. Um, I did work a half a day because we did have a storm. Okay, hold on. Let me rewind back. Okay, so synopsizing this week. Okay, yo girl. Now, what y'all don't know is I'm a shy little like back in the day, there was this one book, The Shyest Cabbage Patch or something, The Shyest Cabbage in the Patch or something like that. Girl, that was my book because I was so shy. I couldn't talk. Girl, and I'm very like a loner. I'm a loner girl, like for real. So this week, I got out. I got out the house. I somewhat peeked my head out of my little shell. I didn't, cut loose, but I kind of came out of my shell a little bit this week, girl. So, my home girl, we used to work together at KFC back in I think it was 2001. Girl was bringing home all them buckets of chicken. That's when me and Marcello was together. And girl, he used to have me bringing home them strawberry cream cheese pies, them Dutch apple pies. Oh boy, every day we was eating good, me and Mr. Marcello. But yeah, it brings me back. Oh my gosh. And so she's one of my friends that were around during the time when Marcello was free. So she was there when my baby was gone, and that just tore me up. But we kind of lost touch for a little bit, and she been reaching out to your girl, but I be all over the place and back. So a lot of time it's hard for me to keep up with what's going on. Girl, I don't even be knowing where I'm at in life. Like I don't be knowing what day of the week it is. I don't know if I'm going, if I'm coming or what. If you know me in real life, you know why. Cause I do team way too goddamn much. Yo girl don't never rest. Since I've been on my journey to get my man's home, I ain't got no rest. Like girl, it's been a hustle and grind trying to get him home. I kind of tell you a little bit of my story of the struggle of trying to free my husband or whatever. And also besides the struggle of trying to free him, it was a struggle trying to raise my daughter money like alone for one, but give her the best life that I can give her so that she wouldn't have to struggle like her parents did. See, I always figured it was like she didn't ask for none of this. Like out of everybody, she did not ask for this. She came into this world. She was brought here by me and my husband. Yes, she was brought here by us, but she didn't ask to be, within this chaos of this mess. So I never wanted my daughter to feel like she was lacking, missing any opportunities, didn't do this, didn't do that because her father was in prison and her mother was always working. Girl, no, we finna do everything. You finna do everything in life that you wanted to do. Yes, that means she did her karate career, her little she wanted to do taekwondo, and she brought me into the class. How about your girl here is a brown belt. I need to go back and finish and get to my black belt status. But she wanted to be a model. How about your girl was putting her into modeling things, whatever. She's not going to miss out on any opportunity because it wasn't her burden to bear. So I tried to make it as smooth as possible, with just having one parent. And she never had a step parent. I never had no boyfriend, nobody around her. So she didn't have no father figure like that. She had her father, who she knew was in prison or whatever. And she had my father, the most awesome father in the world, her grandfather. So that was that. It wasn't no lacking. So besides trying to free somebody, so now I'm a lawyer, girl. For how? How am I a lawyer, girl? But I had to be a lawyer, private investigator, advocator. Golly, I'm like wearing a lot of hats. Then I'm single mother. Then I was entrepreneur, because I ain't never made it nowhere, but an entrepreneur. I was also a employee. Y'all already know that's the first hat I always had to wear. And I was a student. Like, girl, I'm tired. It's time for me to go on to bed. Like, sit down somewhere, take several seats. That's why I'm telling you, when he come home, y'all better get all that y'all can get out of watching your girl face right now. Because when Marcello comes home, I'm taking several seats. Like, girl, y'all might get a video every 2 weeks or so. Cause I mean, I need some rest. I need some rest. I have been on my grind, like for real. Even like musical grind. Girl, I've done everything. And that's one thing you can never say about me. Most people in life, they say one day I would like to do such and such and such, or one day, or I would love to try such and such. I have did everything. Anything that ever came into my head that I said I would like to do, I would want to do, baby, I don't talk. I do. I do. I go and do it. And that was one of the things that my friend, whose birthday party we attended, if I can find some links, I could put them in the description box. But that's what she was saying. She was like, "You are the one that taught me how to just do something." Just because she was like, "Girl, you have done everything. You have done everything, and you don't just talk about doing it, you go do it." She was like, "You a rapper this day, you a cosmetologist this day, you a this a artist this day." Yes, girl. I don't believe in just talking. I've always been a dreamer, and it's not many people that I know like me. My homeboy, I just posted his album release party. He's a dreamer. He's a dreamer as well. He's not scared to follow his dreams. And if you have a dream, don't be scared to follow it. And start now, like I always say, because you never know how long it's gonna take you to get to your dream. Because girl, it done took me over decades. So I'm still on my way. But let's say I just started today, I would have decades ahead of me. I feel like I'm almost to that point right now. So, anyways, we did that. Me and Money had fun. Money went all out, girl. She ordered lobster tacos and she ordered lamb. Two of the most expensive. Do you know why her name Money? Can you see now? Can you see? Look, it wasn't cheap raising money. It was not cheap at all. At all. Like for real. So, and I had just an appetizer. And then Money had a martini on top of that. Like, good. Like, girl. Yeah, I had this one picture that I photoshopped because it was back to school. Now, my back to school, girl, I think we got maybe 3 real full outfits. And then it was a couple of little things that you had to put with your old stuff that you already had. You had to mix and match them. And you can't wear that every week. So you had to figure out a way to just, alter it in some type of way, like wearing a vest or wearing different accessories or something. Not Miss Money. Not Miss Money. Money was always decked out. So I have photoshopped this one picture of Money, and we were going back to school shopping, and I spent a lot of money. I spent several hundred, and Money goes, "Oh, when are we going shopping for back to school?" And I'm like, "We went shopping." She's like, "That's it? I only got 3 or 4 outfits." And I'm like, "But look how much you spent for 3 or 4 outfits." So it was a picture of Beyonce and Jay-Z, and they were like shopping through the mall. So I photoshopped my face on Beyonce on Beyonce body and Marcello's face on Jay-Z's body, and then Money face on Blue Ivy's body. And I said, she be acting like we got J and Bay money. We ain't got no J and Bay money. Money for real. She lives up to her name. But we did that. Then Tuesday we hit up the theme park. She had tickets from her employer. They had this nighttime event at the theme park. Girl, that was fun. She rode Velocicoaster at Universal for the first time. When that ride came out, me and Money is a thriller. Like, she loves rides, she loves adventure and stuff like that. So when that ride came out, she was pregnant with Miss Princess, so she wasn't able to ride it. So now this was her opportunity to ride. You can check those out. They're right at the top of my timeline. I just did those this week. Then we had a hurricane that in no way was I prepared for. So thank God it wasn't so bad. I didn't go get no water. I ain't even had time. Life is flashing by me like and then I didn't get gas. So thank God there was still gas left because I didn't even fill up my tank. Like, I wasn't prepared in no type of way. So I went home. I was going to bed, so I slept through it. In the morning, I did, however, hear like strong gusts of wind and stuff like that. And then we do have a few issues with the house. There's some damage to the house. But we made it through, and they actually called us back to work. I thought we were gonna be closed, but they called us back to work. We had to drive. There were several limbs down in the street, which that's kind of nervousing because, girl, that ain't no word. But I like the way it sounds, nervousing. Okay, so there was several limbs in the street, and as you're trying to go around it, people don't want to let you over. Like, girl, you want me to hit this limb for real? Like, people drive crazy. And then they definitely don't know how to drive when the lights are out. The traffic lights are out. Girl, they forget that it is like supposed to be treated like a four-way stop sign. But all of that be. So we had that. And then we come up to Friday, I'm sorry. Was my homeboy's album release party. Thank God my employer gave me that day off. So I mean, I work a lot and don't have time to do a lot of the things that I want to do and stuff like that. Oh yeah, so I was working on a variation of one of his album cover, painting, and then I graphically put it together. I would have to edit that video, and I don't like editing because I don't always get the views when I edit. But I'm thinking about going back to editing a couple of videos, maybe one a week. Maybe we can slide back into editing a little bit because I guess y'all kind of watching or whatever. So, they scheduled me, though I asked for the day off, but last minute they was like, just take it off. So they do support me. It's just I gotta be at that job too much. Like, I'm an artist. I can't be an employee and an artist. Like, this just ain't working. Like, for real, girl. So yeah, that's where we are. Now I'm off for the week. Thank God I got through this week. I got 2 days before I have to return back to work. So now I am back to the fight of my life. I have to start preparing a presentation. Like, I'm gonna be photoshopping for my life, girl. I have to prepare a presentation for Marcello's wrongful conviction and why he should be set free, the things that were done wrong in his case, the underbelly of his case that needs to be exposed. So I need to get my little iPad together and actually just set it up so that, we can get things going, because it's some things boiling in the pot. It's some things. So just pray with me that he's home. Um, Girl, and we could even go all out before the end of this year. Now that's going out on a limb, right? But at least by next year. He's done enough time. Even if he had a done the crime that they accused him of, he done enough time for it. Like, girl, even when you go back and you look at how much time is allotted for each crime that they each charge that they gave him, they over sentenced him still. So he's done enough time whether he did the crime or didn't do the crime. But they don't, the system doesn't see it that way. If they over sentence you, they want every one of those days. And that would actually be about 16 more years of his life. Who knows if me and Marcello even have 16 years left. Hopefully we do live to 82, but what if we don't? We already 41. He just turned 41. I'm about to turn 42. So, I mean, how much more of his life? Oh, yeah, girl. Before I came to work today, I watched this documentary. It is so good. It's about Malcolm X, right? And it was about the guys that were accused of, outing him. I can't use certain words on YouTube, but they were actually wrongfully convicted. And that's crazy. So a wrongful conviction, it basically messes everybody up, because in most times a crime has happened against somebody. And the person that crime has happened against, they want the actual person that committed the crime to be behind bars. A conviction is purposeless. If you're going to lock up somebody else that didn't even do the crime against you, how did you receive justice? That means you've been gypped of your justice as well as the person that's doing the time for some crime he didn't do. So both sides are losing. They don't see it that way, though. They see it as though somebody's arrested, so we can move on now. But what if it's not the right person? How does that bring you closure? How are you giving the family closure? So that's crazy. So, whew, this world. Humans really don't believe in justice and true justice. Yeah. But that documentary, oh my goodness, it's really good. Check it out. I don't know what it's called. I think I seen it on Amazon. I don't know. I would have to ask my sister. But it was really good. I watched it before I came to work today. Um I'm about to go in, um possibly start gathering the content that I'm going to need for this presentation about Marcello, free Marcello Jackson, and most likely I'll just be going to bed. Cause I be laying down thinking I'm gonna do something, I'll be just knocked out the minute I stay still for too long. All right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a great weekend. Oh, I forgot. Happy late Veterans Day to anybody that has served, and also the family members, because the family members, when you're a family member of a veteran, you're going through it too. So happy belated Veterans Day to everyone. All right, guys. Hence your girl Cadillac.